and we're going to have a quick interview here with Richard Rosado. That must be Rosado Racing. Sorry, Rosado Motorsports. Richard, what can you tell us about how the racing is going for you guys so far?
So the racing is going pretty great. Well, first of all, good afternoon to everybody. Thank you guys for putting on this show. This has been really great to participate in and also watch. Now that I'm out of the car, I can actually take a breather and watch my boys do some laps around one of my favorite tracks in America. So, and a track that I hold very dearly to my heart. So the racing for us is going really well. Our target as the new team on the block was in the top fives. Our GT4 class, Rosado Motorsports Apex team can definitely still get to that P5. We're actually following Chris right now. And our GT3 team is actually inside that top five, been running in P4 for a little while now. So as you know, the new team on the block, we really wanted, the target was definitely top five. Everything else that happens from now on will definitely be a bonus.
You know what? That's definitely in a field. I've been saying like this throughout the broadcast and stuff like that. It's a pleasure to meet you, Richard. That wasn't what I was saying. I'm going to say that now. Sorry, but I've been saying throughout the broadcast that there's such a high strength of field in here. You know what? You guys running top five. That's a brave target, and you're really pulling that off. I mean, kind of like a new kids on the block reference, but you guys are hanging tough. You're doing well. And like in terms of, I'm interested in the strategy for you guys, because you've got a GT3 and a GT4 car. Have you been able to kind of have them work together a little bit? Have you been able to give you probably more the GT3, let them buy at a more opportune moment? Has there been any benefit to it for you?
Yeah, definitely. As the GT4, I'm inside that GT4, so every single time we see the GT3 coming at us, we try to make way. We try to help them out in any way we can. But at the end of the day, we're also running our own battles. So we try our best to not get in each other's way. Of course, it would have been easier to have two cars in one class, of course, but I feel like having one GT4, one GT3, and spreading out our team and having a much broader reach is what we were trying to do entering this championship. And doing the team refresh. That livery that you see on the car right now is a completely new livery, and we've been refreshing the team, trying to get as many eyes on us as we can possibly can after a year.
Okay, I mean, what's your big incentive to get more, attention on the team? I mean, the paint jobs look fantastic as well. I mean, being the pink and the grey, or the pink and the silver, I mean, depends on what you call it, each their own, but it really stands out. I've been able to spot you guys and recognize you guys, and I've certainly, as a commentator, I've seen you guys have been doing well. So, you have a lot to be proud of today, regardless of the result. You put in a very respectable performance, but what is it for you, as a team leader? Are you looking to try and get more drivers on board the team? I mean, what motivates you as a team leader at this point? What are you looking for?
Well, that exactly both. We're looking to get more drivers inside of our team, get more cars out there, and hopefully more eyes also means more opportunities for sponsorships in the future. Right now, everything that we do, our entry fees, our livery cost, everything, we're self-funding everything, right? So, and we're an all Latino team. We have a lot of drivers from Chile, Argentina, Cuba, Puerto Rico. I myself am from Puerto Rico, and of course, the main priority of our team is to give these drivers an opportunity to drive in these high standards championships like this one, and give them the opportunity to do so. But that comes with a lot of cost that we need to cover. That comes with a lot of different issues that we need to solve. And of course, having more eyes on us and having more following, maybe sponsorships in the future, can definitely help us keep forming the team that we're dreaming on, keep building the drivers that don't have a lot of opportunities, keep building these drivers up and provide them with an opportunity to do this in this manner,
Oh, that's fantastic. I mean, it's good as well to see that you're so almost patriotic about it. I mean, some people, I do stand-up comedy as well, and they're like, "Oh, where are you from?" And you're saying, "Oh yeah, Puerto Rico, you know, we've got guys from Chile, Argentina and stuff like that. You ask me from where I'm from, I'm like, oh, well, I'm from here. It's a dump, right? And it's beautiful to see someone that takes so much pride in where they're from. But we're going to leave you to it for now, unless my learned colleague, Mr. David Chrissy, has any more questions for you, David.
Yeah, I do. Thanks very much. Richard, great to have you in. Thanks for joining us. You mentioned that you've just jumped out the car. Obviously, Jonathan's behind the wheel now. Obviously, it's a stressful enough job being a team owner and a team principal, but, you know, how much more of it is it than, you know, when you're behind the wheel as well yourself?
Yeah, it's that's a great question, because I feel like the work that a lot of team owners, managers, and drivers that have all three categories, it's like that one Gravity Falls meme where he has like all three books, right? I feel like a lot of that work really doesn't get recognized a lot. You know, I have a job in real life, and I got to come home to my family and deal with family issues as well. And whenever I'm not at my job and not with my family, I'm spending a lot of time on the sim, because I'm helping on my boys. We're working with different, graphic artists to get our liveries out. And I'm putting time on the sim to practice with my boys and be able to and listening to my team captain, because I'm the team owner, but I'm not the fastest guy on the team, right? So I'm listening to my team captain. I'm listening to constructive criticism and just trying my best to do three jobs at once. But, you know, I have a fantastic team. They all appreciate it, and they all really pull through. So I'm very happy. It's not a job for me. This is therapy for me, believe it or not. It's a lot of work, but when the work is done, you feel amazing afterwards. Like, it's just something amazing.
Well, awesome stuff, Richard. Thank you so much for your time this evening. Best of luck for the rest of the race ahead with the hour to go, and best of luck with the season ahead.
Thank you very much, David. Thank you, Daniel, as well. I'm going to be leaving, but before I go, un saludito a mi familia, Diana, Mika, and Chali. Gracias por su apoyo. And thank you for everybody that's been watching right now from Puerto Rico, from different parts of Latin America. Appreciate you guys and love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Richard. Richard Rosado, then, there, ladies and gentlemen, and Daniel. What a lovely guy. He's just so full of joy and passion. And, you know, when we were speaking to Jamie earlier on as well, that was the one thing that came across as well, is just how much pride they have in their teams, how much pride they have in their groups, in these little families that they've built. It's just awesome. We'll talk more about that in just a second, because we've got so much to bring you up to speed on. Let's have a little look